Please tell me we're live. Come on. Please tell me this is working. What the hell? I'm Spider. And am I live? Come on. It says I'm live. Oh, freaking thank God. I'm sorry, guys. What's up? It's Spider Bite. Oh my God. Hold on. I got a minute. There. I'm so sorry. Technology. I'm live. Okay. Welcome to the live stream. Oh. Thanks, Devour. Appreciate that. Welcome back, King. Little technical difficulties. Anyways, we're playing Town Reimagined by Xela. This map, like yesterday's map and today's map, are pretty awesome remakes of Derice and Town, aren't they? Like, this map's pretty cool. So, I'm very excited for today's live stream. It's going to be an interesting one, let me tell you. You know, we talked about the 115 yesterday. Interact, innovate, and serve. This is all of that rolled into one, okay? I'm just going to, should I go grab another gun? We got to open that up. Run a couple rounds here. So, anyways, yes, this is going to be, I don't know, if, I'm thinking, I think this is like going to be the world's first automated interactive zombies live stream, but you guys might be able to tell me if that's true or not. Thanks, Big Perk. You're a champ, dude. I used to watch you all the time. Glad to see you back. Thank you. I appreciate that. So before I actually tell you how this is going to work, I want to give you a little background. So probably more than 4.5 years ago, I had this kind of idea in my head. And it was an idea to... and some of this has come to fruition since I've been gone. And even since before I was gone. Thanks again, Big Perk. There are games that are kind of doing some interactions with live streams, like on Twitch especially. I heard Borderlands 3 was doing some pretty cool things, integrating the game with people that were viewing from, viewing on Twitch and viewing a live stream of somebody that was playing the game. I think you can actually get loot, right? And other games have done that, right? So my kind of thought was, well, how, and it kind of started off, I thought originally this could be applied to Minecraft. So how could you tie into Minecraft and have viewers interact directly with you in-game? And obviously, okay, Minecraft, just because it's customizable, you can create servers, you can create, pretty much anything you want with servers, right? You're kind of a little bit more limited with custom zombies, obviously. We're going to go up here and grab a weapon. We'll go into the bar. How you can do that. But I never went anywhere with it. It's something that I had thought about, but I didn't really pursue at the time. I just wasn't, if you watched the video yesterday, I really wasn't in the mindset to do it, right? So when I started thinking about, okay, I'm going to come back. What am I going to do? What are the things that I want to accomplish? It kind of came back to me, that whole idea about it. So, Python. Oh, well, we got the 5.7 dual wield, so that's all right. We got a teddy bear in here. I think the teddy bears are like in the same location. I don't want to hit all of them because it's probably copyright music, and I don't want to play that on stream. But, so yeah, I started thinking about, okay, well, what can I do? What can I do in Black Ops 3, specifically Custom Zombies Black Ops 3? Raving Hazard, glad to see you back in the platform, Spider. Thank you so much, Raving. It's good to be back, man. It's good to be back. This is day number 2 of the comeback. So anyways, yeah, so I wanted to do something. So I contacted a couple different guys I used to know that were in mapping. The first one, I had been talking to him about some other stuff anyway, and it was ZK. So if you guys know ZK, Cheese Cube, Prison Mission, Malibu Drive, Cheese Cube Unlimited, right? He's not in the mapping scene anymore, and he hasn't really done anything in Black Ops 3. He's a pretty busy guy. But I asked him about this, and he honestly didn't have the time or really any sort of expertise as far as, in the Black Ops 3 modding, right? So, another guy I talked to, Conviction DR. I've had him on my friends list since way back when, for a long time, on Steam. And we've talked before, and I went to him and I said, hey man, I got this spec for this mod that I want to create, and these scripts that I want to create, and it's got to be automated, you know, key number 1, automated, key number 2, interactive, with a live audience. So me and him, or he, well, I didn't know scripting, right? I've never scripted in World at War or Black Ops 3. And I needed a start. Like, I've programmed stuff. Like, you know, I have some good background in programming. I've developed software. I did all our, you know, the website, the NGT website way back when. So I do have a programming background, but not specifically in, obviously, in Black Ops 3 or scripting, right? So I talked to him. I said, hey, this is kind of the spec I'm looking at. You know, what do you think we can do here? Do you think you can help me out? And he didn't have a lot of time, but I said, you know, like, I need a start. Like, I can work on some of this, but I need a start in scripting for Black Ops 3 just to get it going. And yeah, this is Black Ops 3. This is Town Reimagined by Xela. It's pretty sweet, eh? So I talked to him, and he was on board. He didn't have a lot of time, so I had him focus on a lot of the more difficult stuff. I did a lot of the easy stuff in the scripting. Because I had a lot more time. Plus, I had a lot more time to debug and test stuff, right? So, what we've created are a bunch of custom effects. So we have, I have, a crap load of custom effects. I mean, a lot of them are fairly simple custom effects, and I was able to program several of them. Obviously, the more complicated ones, you know, I thank Conviction for helping me out on those. He was really good, and especially, I don't know, one or more of the ones that I'm going to show you today. Whoa. Okay. Easy there. Easy there. So, we created this, yeah, Conviction DR is awesome. And I'm so floored in that he actually told Chaos last summer that he would come back to mapping and modding in Black Ops 3 if I ever came back. And I'm floored that I could have, an effect on him where, he's saying he's going to come back. With what little time he has, he's saying he's going to come back and start looking at finishing some maps that he's been working on and stuff in Black Ops 3. So I'm actually floored, and I just want to thank Conviction for all the help. It's much appreciated, man. I'm going to see if I can get another gun here. So anyways, so we basically have this mod that we've co-created. Oh, it's 950. Yeah. And it automatically ties into the live stream. So, and it's based on specific donation amounts. And I will enable those. I'll put those. I'll publish them to the video description here in a moment. I just wanted to get this all out of the way before I published it, and we could actually see it happening. Now, I was made aware about 3 days ago that there is somebody doing something similar, but it's not anywhere near to the degree that I'm doing it here. And it's not automated. It's some manual thing. This is fully automated. It's going to happen automatically. You're on the right track, Brady. And thanks, Brady. Are you the one that bought that zombie? I think you bought the zombie, if I'm not mistaken. The needle felted zombie. Thank you for that. Okay, so yeah, so one effect that is active right now. So I've made one, and I've tried not to make them too overpowered. Some of them have positive effects on me. Some of them have negative effects on me, okay? And I've tried not to make them too game-breaking. If it's a super positive effect, then I'd limit it to, just a short period of time. And I'm gonna show you some of these here in a second. But what's active right now, if anyone were to become a member, it would automatically trigger an effect in game right now, even though I haven't published the the description of everything in the video comments. If somebody were to become a member, it would automatically trigger one of these effects in-game. So what I'm going to do, just to give you guys a taste, I'm going to pause here for a second, and I'm going to publish the video description. So I just did that. So I just published the video description. And you can go in there. I don't want Death Machine. I want to go get a different gun. And we got to find Jug. We got to open some stuff up. I need more points for crying out loud. Whew. Oh. Sniper, really? Ugh. No thanks. So yeah, so those effects, and I can change them. Like, I can change out effects. I have a bunch of different ones. So, you know, I don't want to have, like, crazy amounts of them to be applied in game. So I have a bunch of different ones programmed, and I'll mix and match them depending on whatever map we're playing at the time. Right? So I think on today's map, if I look, so we've got a random power-up. We've got a random free perk, a random free weapon, taking my current weapon away from me, taking 5,000 points from me, and giving me an amazing weapon with a rare chance of giving me a dud. So those are the effects that we have built in to this stream today. So whether they get activated or not, oh well. So, and there's going to be, okay, so someone just became a sponsor. So that should automatically trigger if this works right. Come on. It better work right. I think I can open this up so we can run around in here. Oh god, please make this work. I don't see it yet. Lord Edward. Oh great. Okay, hold on. Damn it. I gotta... Oh, it did. It did. Shit. It just did. Oh my god. Okay, right there. You become a channel member, bonus points for me. Sorry, I didn't give it enough time. I do have some delays built in because I didn't want people to spam them. Right? So I just got points from Lord Edward becoming a member of the channel. No, so, no. Brad, you can't do it like that. You got to read the description. It has to, thank you for that. No, it has to match. So you have to match the donation amount to the amount that's in the description of the video. Right? So the $1.15, does that make sense? The $1.15 is tied to giving me a random power-up. The $1.99 isn't tied to anything, right? So it has to match the amounts that are in the description of the video, of the live stream. Does that make sense? Oh god. Hold on. So again, there are some delays. So if you guys see the notification, because I didn't want things spammed, it may take a minute, up to a minute, for the effect to actually take place. And I may have to play with that. But I didn't want, if a lot of them came through all at the same time, I didn't want them all, you know, kind of activating. Oh god. Come on. Maybe I have to change the time delay that I have automatically programmed to this. This is like the test for this. So dudes, I appreciate it. This will work. Trust me. It better work. Brady's popped up, so I think my delay's too long. It's hard being on... Oh! Yeah! Ah! The most amazing gun ever! It's the Spider-Bite! Look at the camo on this thing! Right? Look at the camo in this thing! Yeah! So Conviction made me a custom Thompson, and they called it the Spider-Bite. Yeah! How do you like that? Okay, so you guys are kind of spamming it a little bit. Thank you. I appreciate that. But like I said, okay, so yeah, NASCAR was the first one, right? Gerard. NASCAR was the first one, then Gerard. Okay. So it's queuing you guys up. Basically what my software does, it queues you guys up. Welcome. Thank you for becoming members. And I don't know why, maybe I had a longer delay than I really wanted in this thing. So don't do any more. Seriously, don't do any more because the delay is longer than I expected. So NASCAR Fanatic. Yeah, the most amazing gun ever. So if I'm holding the gun, if I'm already holding the gun, it'll give me a max ammo on the gun. But like the description says, there is a 1 in 10 chance of getting the troll gun. So if the troll gun does come through, then it will change the weapon. But if I already have the weapon, then it'll just give me a max ammo for the weapon. I may as well kill this guy, right? We'll keep going here. So I will have to play around with the delays in the app. Look, you become a channel member. Bonus points for me. Win-win. And that was from Brady. Thank you for becoming a new member, man. Appreciate that. Oh god, you guys are... We're gonna get custom effects going for days here. I just think, and you know, I got, it's not... Yeah, you become a channel member. Bonus points for me. That was MJPW. Thank you, sir. Look at that, I got a fire sale. Pick that up. Oh god. Okay, so the 420. A free perk! There! Free perk, right? Who was that from? I don't know who that was from. I think it was from Scotty. Scotty just gave me a free perk. Woo! And if you read the description, so one of the issues, and if your thing doesn't pop up, please forgive me. I did a lot of testing on this, but I obviously couldn't do it live. So we're getting these things come through. Oh my god. Slow down, guys! Been watching you since I was in high school. So glad that you're back. The queue is real. If you guys keep doing it, I'm gonna have to be here for like 3 hours until the effects start, until the effects come through. But like I said, I'm gonna tweak it. I'm gonna tweak it and see where we can get it to. Right? I don't know. I just think this is pretty freaking awesome. I think, and it opens up a lot of opportunities to do a lot of different things. Like I can create. Oh, somebody just took my Thompson. No, you took my spider bite. How dare you? Oh, which one was that? Take Spider's weapon, 539. I think that was Raving Hazard. Just took my weapon. Damn you, Raving Hazard. I want my weapon back. We got a new channel member, Chris. What do you guys think of this? I don't know. Like, I'm really excited. Again, it just opens the door. I can do so many effects. I can do, you know what I mean? Like, you're kind of limited a little bit because you're not directly mapping or creating the effect right into your map. You have to create an effect that is going to be applicable to multiple maps, right? But it's still, you've got a lot of creative freedom to do a lot of different things. And one of the things, Chroma, if you're listening, if anybody is listening or knows Chroma, dude, what would be epic if he could set up a script? Yeah, free perk. AB02 Hero just gave me a free perk. I got Deadshot. Sweet. Thanks, man. Right? Chroma, I want the hand cannon. If I could have an OP hand cannon for like 45 seconds, because that gun's too OP, right? I don't want to. Somebody just became a channel member. Is that AB0 Hero 2? Did that trigger twice? I don't know. Oh yeah, because he gave me a perk, plus he gave me the channel subscription. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Right? So get a hand cannon for 45 seconds. Bang, 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 bang. You guys remember that? That would be awesome. right? With a chance to get the pew 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 version. That's like maybe a dud. Or it could be trolls. It could be like, I don't know if you can spawn in a boss zombie through a script on a map, but who knows? I don't know. I'm not that creative. I'm not the creative one here, right? Well, maybe I am a little bit by automating this thing. So it goes even further, right? And talking about the service. Woo! Uh-oh. What happened there? I alt-tabbed. Okay, somebody just dropped me a power-up. That was Dr. LaRock. Thank you for the free power-up. So I could change up any of these, right? I could change up the effect when a new member joins. I could change up how that, what that effect is, right? It doesn't have to be a power drop or a point drop. It could be anything I want it to be, or I set it to be. I'm gonna freaking run out of ammo here. Damn. I need a gun! We got new sponsors. Oh, we're a little behind. We're catching up, though. We will catch up. These are all queued. Don't worry. You're gonna get your chance in the spotlight. This is good. I love this. I freaking love this. I'm so happy it's working. I'm just happy that it's working at all. Seriously. I was very nervous, and I tested this like so much. It's a little crazy. So anyways, for like map makers and scripters. So I talked a little bit yesterday about doing like a revenue share thing. And a free perk from Cam Granillo. Look at that. What is that? I don't know what that is. I don't know what kind of, I don't know what perk, I don't know what that does. What that perk is. I need a gun. Thing is, they're all queued up. Anyways, so when I talked yesterday about a revenue share, so I want to do a thing with maps, and I also want to do a thing with custom effects. And the software that I've created to kind of automate all this, to help automate all this, it tracks everything. So I track every effect that's activated, like what amount it's tied to, what the effect is called, and who created it, right? So I can attribute back. So let's say somebody creates a custom effect for me, and I'm doing this for Conviction, right? So I've told Conviction, look, I'm gonna give you as payment for helping me co-create this mod. I'm gonna track these effects that get triggered, and I'm gonna give you a percent, right? And I think that's the fairest thing to do. So anybody, like, if you're a map maker or a scripter, you could submit a custom effect to me, a script for a custom effect, and if I use it in stream, and it, like if I put it on my stream, and people apply it, I can track that. Oh my god, somebody took 5,000 points from me. Who was that? Hell's Guardian stole 5,000 points from me. You suck. No, you're awesome. Thank you. Right? So I can track how many times that was used, what the price point was, the date, like I timestamp it, and then I can run a report and say, hey, you created the script for me. I'll give you X percent. I give you X percent of the revenue that was generated off that script. I used it, 10 times in the last month and a half on various maps, and this is the amount of revenue generated, and here's payment for your work, right? And that's what I kind of want to do for the maps too. From the maps perspective is give map makers, and there's a little bit of exclusivity that I'd want, but give them a percentage of the revenue that I generate on that live stream / video playing their map. So it's just a lot of opportunity, I think, to be able to give back to people, to give back to the creative community. And it's something that I should have done a long time ago. If I was in the right mindset, 4.5 years ago, it's something I should have done then. But you know what? I'm doing it now. So I don't know. Like this, I think it's pretty awesome. Obviously, I got to tweak it, but it freaking works. Like, the timing thing is a bit of an issue, and again, because some of these effects are going to have, like, a timer associated with it, I just didn't want other effects impacting the one that's active, you know what I mean? So that's why I kind of I wanted to delay and queue up the effects. And that's why you kind of have to put a price on it. You can't... Oh my god, somebody... I just got... What? One of my guns got taken, I think, just before I picked up a gun out of the box. Sucker! Oh, who did that? MJPW. You took my game. Or my gun. So I think we're caught up now. Yeah, we're caught up now. Okay, so there's no more in the queue. So we're good. I don't know. I'm going to try and read chat here and see what you guys think. It's tough to do this at the same time. I gotta do this on this other monitor. Uh-oh. And I don't know what happens when I'm paused either. So guys, I appreciate all the freaking support you're showing for this. This is amazing. I love it. Spider, you are an inspiration, my dude. Been watching you since the beginning. Keep up the good work. Like, honestly, and coming back, I have no idea what the state of mapping is in Black Ops 3. Like, I know there are a lot of guys that are still mapping. I know a lot of guys are not involved in mapping anymore. Like, I just want to create... You know, obviously, it's going to benefit me, but I want to create opportunities. Okay. Lord Edward just stole my gun. I only have one now. Like, I want to create opportunities, new opportunities for creators to be able to monetize. That's kind of the goal. And again, like, win-win, right? So I win and creators win. And if I can do more of that, if I can do 100 more things like that, I would. I just need to think of them. Right? Oh. No, and like Fear Reaper, you can script. So, you know, the example of the Thompson. So I haven't. Oh god. Oh god, I can see it coming. With the Thompson, right? So Conviction scripted it so that there's a percentage chance of getting like a dud. But you could make a script that has varying effects, right? Or you can make multiple scripts and just run them separately. It doesn't matter. You can, you know, create a script that picks a random number of various effects. Like, it could be anything. It could be anything, right? So, like I said, I do have to work on the timing a little bit. But, you know, maybe I'll shrink down the timing and cap all timed events at 30 seconds, and then just, instead of running more than, it seems a little bit more than a minute though. It should have only been a minute, but it's it should have yeah. Sorry, but I like this one. Sorry, but we can't leave Spider completely defenseless. So it gives me back the starting weapon. I programmed that one. Oh, it took me a bit to figure out if the player had no weapons. And it turns out that if the player weapon count is 2, that means you don't have any weapons. I don't know why it's 2, because my melee weapon counts as 1. I don't know, maybe the grenades count as 2. So there may be an issue if I have a monkey bombs, that might count as an extra, so it wouldn't necessarily give me back the starting pistol. Right? So, I don't know. Can you make it default back to the MP40? There is no MP40 default. There is no MP40 default. So, that's kind of the big reveal. I was so nervous about this today because I wasn't sure it was going to work 100%. Like, I tested it like crazy just to make sure that the everything would be captured. Like, thanks, Hells. Sorry again, we can't leave Spider defenseless. Haha. I still get a starting pistol back. No, primary weapons isn't the guns. Like, if you do a weapon count, or maybe it's a different variable. The thing is, with the Black Ops 3 scripting, like, there's no I don't know. I don't know where the documentation is for it, but, like, for properties, you don't know what the properties of a item are. Like, it's so hard to find if you want to do something specific to find properties of things, right? So, yeah, you know what? It would be great if anyone could use it. Like, I had thought about maybe licensing this out somehow, but I mean, it's not particularly clean, and I'd have to add a lot to it, like to make it, you know, quote unquote idiot proof. Like, because when I run my app, like, I know how it works and I know what's happening with everything. I'd have to like make it a way more user friendly and, you know, error capturing, etc., and dealing with issues and etc., etc. Like, it would take me probably several months to be able to get it to a point where I could even think about licensing such a thing, but it's still kind of, you know, it's not clean how I'm doing it, like how I'm able to do it. And that's just a limitation of a lot of different aspects of it. So, yeah, perhaps one day, I don't know. Or I need to get somebody involved that's like a little higher level on the programming side. I don't know. So, yeah, like, I want to open this up, and I put the I forgot I didn't put my business email address in the description on yesterday's video. It's there now, but it's also in today's video. But if you're a map maker or a scripter or whatever and you want to get involved, then by all means. And the cool thing is too, so if somebody is developing a map, they could at the same time, because they would have a much easier time developing a custom script that would apply to their map. They could develop a script at the same time that they develop the map. They could release it, and I use that script when I'm playing the map. And, you know, like I said, I'd give map makers a percentage of the revenue that I make on playing the map that day, and that includes advertising, a portion of advertising, and any donations I receive, but then also an additional percentage for the scripts that they create custom for that particular map. So they're getting two benefits, like a double benefit off of a new map and scripts that only they could write, because they know the triggers in their map. They know specific things about the map that they could trigger that a scripter who is trying to create an effect that would apply to multiple maps may not be able to know about that map, right? You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So I think I don't know. I just think it's a good opportunity. And I hope people feel the same way. Better patent it. No, that's not something that you can really patent. Like, it's something that's prevalent. Like, game developers are already doing some integrations with live streams, right? Especially Twitch. So I don't think it's anything that they can necessarily patent. It's probably too late now anyway. So that's my 115. Interact, innovate, and serve. What do you guys think? I mean, I've been asking that. I've asked that several times already, but let's see if we can get another gun here. And obviously having an influx of new effects would be beneficial too, right? Because it's like, hey, you've never seen this before. Why am I keep getting freaking handguns, man? All right, cool. We got something incoming. Master 115, masterpiece of an idea. Well, sometimes the ideas flow, man. You know? Yeah, free perk, electric cherry. Thank you, Greg. Have a freebie on me. Thank you. Yo, and oh, I should show you this one thing too. So there's a couple of other effects that I've built into this automatically, and one of the things that I wanted to talk about was the impact that this has on playing a map. And I wanted to keep the impact kind of minimal, but at the same time, it has to be interactive, right? But I'm not playing the map the way it was intended. Like, I don't want to make it so that I'm too overpowered. There are negative effects, obviously, so you know I want to have a good mixture of positive effects and negative effects. I mean, trolls are always welcome, right? But I don't want map makers to think, well, you're not playing the map, it's like cheating. I mean, it isn't. It kind of is and it isn't. But from a live stream perspective and being interactive with an audience, and also being able to serve back to the community, I think it's a good, I don't know, I just think it's a good mix, in my opinion. I mean, that's my opinion. I know some people might think that it's not, that it's unfair, and you're always going to have that, and I don't know, where's the freaking zombie? What's going on? I lost a zombie. There's a zombie around somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Crap. I'm stuck. Uh-oh. I do have a fix for that. Yeah, so some maps don't allow you to use the mod, and you know what? Fair enough. That's going to remove our ability to be able to create, you know, revenue back for map makers and for scripters, right? And that's fair. I get that. I do get that. Obviously, I'd like to have... Yeah, I've totally lost a zombie, unfortunately. But there is something I can do, and this was something that I was going to plan on doing. Oh, okay, so the round started. Good. I didn't want to do it quite yet. So if that's the case, you know, I'll play the map normally. But I just want to come to some sort of middle ground. And, you know, maybe I talk with a map maker who wants to restrict it, but we can still, you know, I can talk to them personally and just say, hey, you know, maybe there's some effects that we can put in and some we just won't. You know what I mean? Like, I'd like to do that, but who knows? Who knows? So there are a couple of things, and this goes back to the whole streaming thing. And I know people, like, there are streamers, there have to be streamers that have mods running in the background that you really can't see, that perhaps gives them a benefit in game, right? Maybe, I don't know. Like, I don't know. For sure, if people are posting just videos, they could have stuff running in the background that you're not aware of, especially if they're trying to do a boss fight or whatever, and they want to get, you know, they want to finish a map, and they can cut out some of the stuff that you don't see. Like, if, you know what I mean? Like, it's easy for them to do that from a video perspective. From a live stream, it's a little bit more difficult, but not impossible to do it while hidden, while keeping it still hidden. But I want to be straight. I want to be completely upfront with you guys. There are a couple of effects that I have, and one is called Lifesaver. And really, it's not meant to cheat in a map, but it is meant to keep a live stream enjoyable, right? I mean, if I got... Woo! A new gun! Thanks, Paul Leroy. You gave me an SMR. Too bad I wasn't holding my Chicom, my empty Chicom at the time. Thanks for the gun, man. I appreciate that. So, from a live stream perspective, and unless it's like a challenge map, I get challenge maps, and if it's like a survival map, I get it. I totally get it. But just surviving on a map, sometimes you screw up, right? Sometimes you screw up, and you get down, and you gotta restart the map. And that sucks on a stream. That totally sucks on a stream. So, let's kill a few more of these zombies. Actually, no. Forget it. So I'm gonna get down here. Okay, so I don't have my quick revive, right? Okay, so I do have a thing called Lifesaver. So Conviction DR wrote me a little script called Lifesaver. So if I don't have my perks, you know, if I don't have quick revive and I get basically red, it saves my life. And that's, again, that's... I want there to be a negative impact, though. So it does take all my perks. It does take all my perks. I'm open to it doing other negative things to obviously offset the fact that I cheated and revived myself. But again, from an entertainment perspective, on a live stream, on a map that's not necessarily like a classic survival map, I just want it to be fair. You know what I mean? Like I just want a fair thing where I can continue playing the map and continue where we're going, as opposed to restarting on a live stream. Again, if you're just uploading videos, yeah, fair enough. You can just replay the game and start recording again from that spot, and nobody ever sees that in between of you restarting and getting back to the point you were at, right? But on a live stream, it's just, yeah, so I can go down any number of times here, right? So the same thing happens. So and this could happen any number of times. But again, I want it to be a fair mix of that having a negative effect, and I don't want to obviously rely on it, you know what I mean? So, but it's something that I want to be upfront about. I don't want to hide it from you guys. I mean, obviously you can see it when it's happening. And another thing about the custom effects, I mean, you can pop up a custom message and like promote yourself too, like Conviction DR. Conviction DR saved your life. Thanks, Conviction DR. Right? So it can be like a little promotional thing too. As long as it's tasteful. Like if it's just covering the entire screen and explosions and like and fireworks, okay, that might be a little much. But, you know, if it's tasteful, then fair enough, right? So so I lose all my perks. I mean, I can take away points. I don't even think 1,500 would be enough. Can take away more points than that. I don't know. I don't know what's the good middle ground. Like I said, I don't want, you know, I don't want mappers or anybody think, oh, he's just getting through that and he's cheating. Like, kinda, but no. I don't. You should lose everything, including the gun? Maybe. Maybe. So. Or take away by percentage. No. Start from scratch is not an option. It's the whole, kind of defeats the purpose then. Right? What if instead of killing it respawns them? Well, I mean, respawning them doesn't really matter. Like, they're just going to keep respawning and going on to the next round anyway, right? Your weapons become upgraded, or we can just replace upgraded weapons. I don't even know. I'd have to figure out how to tell if you're holding an upgraded weapon versus a non-upgraded weapon. But yeah, it could progressively cost more. I'm gonna have to go through these comments at like when I'm not streaming and just see if there's something better we can come up with. Like, you know, taking away guns and giving you your starter pistol. But the problem is, yeah, that might be fair. Who knows? Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, I'll have to look at some of those. That's some of those. Danish Lycan, thank you very much. Oh, there also is an issue. So if you're, and I did describe it in the description. I'm gonna go get some perks, by the way. I did post in the description. So if you're, I think it only applies to Super Chat. If you donate in a currency other than US dollars, this won't work because it does an automatic conversion from whatever your currency is to dollars, and you'll never know what the conversion rate they're using. So I don't think it will work. It will definitely not work if you're trying to donate an amount of that equal value in some other currency other than US dollars. So that's the only caveat. And I don't think on the Streamlabs link that you can actually, I think you have to donate in US dollars and it'll do the conversion for you. So so some of the other ones that I have, some of the other effects I do have a zombie speed up effect. So you get sprinters for like 30 seconds or 45 seconds, I think it sent it to. Maybe I can set it to even longer. Unlimited ammo. I have give points, take points. I've got take away perk. So I've got take away perk working, but I just have to figure out. I just have to add a check that if the player already doesn't have perks to pop up a different message. Right now I haven't figured out the method to tell if the player has perk at all. So once I do that, I can add the that effect. What else do I got? I don't know. There's a few others, I think. Conviction's working on a horde. But again, there are some limitations there because of map spawn locations. But that's another one he's working on, is spawning a zombie horde. And depending on the size of the horde and where they spawn, I may or may not add in the fact that they're sprinters as well. Sorry, Canadian. I'm not sure what that is. That didn't even... Hold on. What is that? That's not a super chat. I'm not sure what that is. It didn't come out as a super chat. Oh, it did. Thanks, Sorry, Canadian. Appreciate that, man. That's awesome. Sorry, it didn't come through right away on this Streamlabs thing, on the notifier. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That's awesome. That's awesome. I think if you have a lifesaver, it should add a lifesaver dangling off your gun somehow. Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, obviously we can do custom weapons. I mean, Conviction gave me the spider bite, and we still haven't seen the troll version. But I wanted to make that, you know, we wanted to make that come up rarely. So I'll do a little work after, like, in the next day or two. I'll try and change the timing, and especially when there's no effect. Like maybe I'll just have to make it like having infinite ammo for 30 seconds. I guess really shouldn't impact an effect. So maybe having, you know, forcing them to have a delay is not appropriate, or maybe it doesn't need to be as long as it is. No, I can't make the donation amounts a range. It has to be a particular number. I mean, it doesn't have to be. I guess I could make it into a range, but the numbers are associated with zombies, right? So, I don't know. That would be... I think there are enough options there. Hey, you took my gun, Wolf! Shit. No! Ah! Oh my god, the zombies. The zombies are stuck at the door. Why don't you guys try going through single file? Didn't they teach you that in school? Didn't they teach you to go single file in school, you morons? Apparently not. Dumb zombies. It's like round 12. It seems like these guns... I should probably pack. I'm gonna go pack a bunch of guns. I haven't done that yet. You know what? I'm not going to. I got too many zombies. They're gonna troll me, especially if I'm going through the frickin' fire, man. Wolf, thank you for taking my gun, though. Appreciate that. Or maybe I don't. Oh. If you guys have any ideas, like, probably the best place to do it, maybe I'll add a Discord room. I'll add a chat room on our Discord called, like, I don't know, like zombie effects or something. And if you guys have ideas for effects, or if maybe you want to reiterate some of the things that you mentioned about the lifesaver effect and how it should negatively impact me more, then we can post it in that new chat. So I'll do that as soon as I'm done streaming. And I think we can probably... How long have we been going for? Oh, we've only been going for like 50 minutes. Maybe I'll go pack. I don't know, I'll go see if we can pull something else out. Dun, 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 dun. So yeah, I want to have like just a ton of effects, and I'm hoping, and I'm really hoping that the community thinks it's you know, the guys that are regularly mapping and regularly scripting. I hope you guys think it's a good idea. I hope you think it's fair, and I hope you think it's a good opportunity to create some new streams of revenue. right? So we'll see. We'll see what the response is. I mean, it's been largely positive in chat, but, you know, I can only read so much. Well, yeah, I mean, you could possibly do inverted controls or screen flip. I don't know. I have no idea. Again, I'm kind of new to scripting. So there are a lot of people that have done a lot more than me over the years. So, I mean, I've only been at it for a few weeks. Are you trying to tell people to take my upgraded gun? I'm gonna remember this, Captain Carnage. I'm gonna remember this. Well, I think this has been a real success. I'm so happy that this has worked out as well as it has. Like, aside from the delays, and obviously because it's a new thing, there was a lot of stuff coming in, and the delays kind of delayed it a little bit. So, other than that, though, it's worked like freaking flawlessly, and I'm so happy with that. And even debugging stuff on the freaking mod tool is ridiculous. Like, I'm used to software that'll actually, you know, when you type the name thing and you type dot, it'll give you all the properties of that thing, right? It'll list all the properties for you and you can pick one that you want, that you're looking at, right? Nuh-uh, not in scripting. And the same thing when you're debugging code, you can set breakpoints. You can set breakpoints in your code, and when it gets to that point, it pauses, and you can step through your code line by line to debug it. Scripting? No, no, no. So, I've never heard of crowd control. So maybe post it in the Discord. I'll have, if I can try and remember that. Right? Like, not being able to step through your code, that makes debugging so easy. But no, not in scripting. And like documentation, where's the freaking documentation, man? It's like crazy. You just gotta basically learn by pouring through stuff that Treyarch has, you know, scripts that they've provided to find stuff. Thunderwall. Woo! Or maybe I just don't know how to debug it. maybe there is a way to do it. I just, like, I'm noob. I haven't learned it yet. So, right? So, anyways, the way I've been doing it sucks, and it takes forever. But whatever. It's time well spent, I think. So somebody was asking, can you do like revives and stuff like that? Like, the sky's the limit, right? It's just whatever scripts we can create. Whatever scripts we're able to create, we can do, right? Like, I'm sure a lot of things that you guys are mentioning are doable. It's just, we gotta do it. Just gotta be able to do it. You still have trouble after 7 years. Yeah, no doubt, right? Like, anyways. So that's cool. They have developer too, which will print any errors with their scripts. Oh well. You have a bunch of ideas written down. Good. Well, that's good. Like I said, I mean, this stream was meant. You know, obviously, I wanted to play this great map, and it's a great remake of Town. So thanks Xela. Thank Xela for that. Just like Derice Declassified was an amazing freaking remake of Derice, and it looks better than anything Treyarch ever did. There is a door here you can explode open. And then there's PhD Flopper. There's no underground. I think the underground was only on transit, it wasn't on town, so. But yeah, I just wanted to get this out to you guys and see what you thought, get some ideas, you know, get it out to the community and see what they thought from a revenue share perspective. And if, you know, it's a good idea or not, get the people to think about stuff and test things out and test everything that I've worked on, Conviction and I have worked on, and make sure it all worked. So I do have one other thing, and you guys, so I'm going to end it off on this thing that I'm going to show you in a second. So I do have one other thing, and this ties back into our 115. So the whole theme, the theme around my channel, NGT Zombies, and around my comeback and everything I do every single day and every single stream is 115, baby. Interact, innovate, and serve. 115, right? Here we go. Round 115, baby. Woo! Oh no! So if there's not an ending on the map, this is how I'm going to end every map that I can run the mod on. 115. Come on. Come to mama. Come to Spada. Hold on. Wait. I need a sip of coffee before this happens. Hey, buddy. Well, Thunderwall is actually good. Thunderwall will actually tear these guys apart, but because obviously it's infinite damage. Yeah, these guys aren't going to go down easy, are they? Oh, round one. Oh, and I should mention, though, on round 115, once I do this, I disable Lifesaver. Lifesaver is no longer active, okay? So this is truly a 115 last stand. So yeah, I can disable the Lifesaver, and I've got it set to automatically disable when I trigger the 115 effect. And I skip the round 115. Woohoo! Oh boy. So, guys, I think I'm gonna end it. I thank you for all your support. Like, I have been absolutely floored by the amount of support that I've gotten with my comeback. And honestly, you guys have been absolutely amazing. Like, the amount of... There, I'm gonna get down anyway. The amount of activity on our Discord server is just insane. It's been insane since yesterday. And, like, I haven't seen one iota, not that I'd ever respond to it, but I have not seen one iota of negativity anywhere. And I'm so appreciative of that. And I'm absolutely floored. And I'm so thankful. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And I think I'm Spider, and I think I'm about to be out here. Nope, not yet. Not yet. Oh, Death Machine. I'm just gonna run without perks. If I die, if he dies, he dies. Drago. To Rocky. If he dies, he dies. I don't care about Call of Creed. Woo! Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Z-Wolf, I apologize for ending the game before you took away my weapon, but thank you so much for the support. I will see you guys very, very soon. I love you guys. I'm Spider, and I'm out. 115, baby.